Hi Aries, welcome. So Aries, this is going to be a reading and we're going to go ahead and get straight into it. When I was meditating on the collective Aries energy in preparation for the reading, I just got one image. It was a rear view mirror, okay, and somebody in a vehicle. So they're highlighting vehicles for whatever reason, possible travel for some of you, but symbolically speaking, it's also talking about like looking in the rear view mirror. Coming to some sort of conclusion about maybe past events or past events that have led up to now. And I'm hearing like towards where you're headed, right? So don't spend too much time looking in the rear view mirror, Aries, as I feel like the energy is really picking up for you and wanting you to be more geared towards what's next, not what's already been, right? And I do feel like things might be speeding up for you, particularly in the relationship environment, all right? So might be kicking it off your summer, right, with a highlight around relationships, whether that be friendship connections or new connections, or revitalizing old connections, right? So this is a really interesting energy. I feel like they're giving me a lot of messages about speed as well. And then I'm hearing faster than lightning. So it could feel like, I don't know, there could be like events happening or things that are occurring where it seems like it's faster than lightning almost, right? So let's get into the tarot cards and see what additional messages we have here for you, Aries. You have the opposition in the first house, which is your energy here, Libra energy. Some of you could be connecting with Libra or Aries, or I have Scorpio and Virgo here as well, or have that in your chart. And or it's just the influencing vibes, right? So this is finding balance both within relationships, but also within yourself, Aries. So it's like the message here is something about striking a chord with the relationship with yourself before you go out on an adventure or before you start to explore something with another person, right? Like first you must be in tune with what you want before you can expect that out of a relationship partner. And there's this message here about like you coming to some sort of balance or harmony with yourself, with the relationship with yourself, and that's somehow benefiting you, Aries, in other areas of your life, but particularly in the relationship dynamics that are showing up for you as we leave June and go into July. This is really encouraging you to also, you know, have a good self-image about yourself, right? Like none of us are perfect. You don't need to be perfect to love yourself. There's some messages coming in around worthiness, okay? And something to do with self-image. So something to take a look at, right? Where have you been maybe naysaying yourself or downplaying some of who you really are, right? In the name of you know, trying to be realistic or trying to be humble or why ever we do the things that we do when we naysay ourselves. But the encouragement is to come to some sort of harmony with that or acceptance of self. And that's really all that's really needed in this time frame, Aries, to bring some sort of balance into your life, okay? So let's see what the, whoa, I only wanted one, but you got three. The angel cards are Four of Pentacles, Page of Cups, King of Pentacles. So this is about having more stability in your life, feeling more in control of things, or at least that being important for you. Again, there's this message here about connections, friendships, relationships being highlighted, and being open and open-minded and generous where you can, right? Some of you are getting to this point in your life where you are finding some more stability, okay, within yourself, but again, also within your environment or with another person. And it's just, it looks good on you. Like it's feeling like to me, Aries, that if things have felt out of control in the past, that you're now better positioned, right, in life or just in the energy in this moment to have more control or feel a greater sense of control over the trajectory of like your life or where you stand, you know, with others. So powerful messages. Let's go deeper into it, Aries, and see what else you can expect, what else you may have coming through for you. during this time frame over the next week or two. Let's see. Here it is. And I have a song in my head. It's Her. The artist name is Her, H-E-R. And it's called Focus on Me. So essentially that song is about like kind of feeling ignored or feeling neglected and wanting more focus or needing to place more focus on you, okay? Maybe you're really craving that in a partner right now, or something maybe for you to focus your attention on. So they're giving me that song. She says, what's the lyrics? Hands in the soap. Well, I keep looking at you. But I feel alone even when I'm not alone. But I don't want to give up. It's about feeling neglected in relationships. So maybe check out that song, as it kind of does correlate with what I was feeling. Check out that song. All right, so 10 of Pentacles here, the Magician. What else? I can still hear it. Focus on me. Baby, will you focus on me? So, yeah, first of all, if you're a masculine Aries, I feel like there's very focused energy coming in. Some of you, if you're connecting with another person in a relationship dynamic, you might be very hyper-focused on someone right now. If you're a feminine Aries, I feel like it could be that there is someone here focused heavily on you. Yeah, whether you're aware of that or not. Okay, so take it as it resonates. But there's a sense of like that feeling of feeling okay. You know what I mean? Like things feeling more stable, making sense. Things making sense, okay? Where maybe they felt very emotional in the past and like nonsensical, right? I feel like things kind of coming to a close in some arenas of your life and you being able to put the dots together a little bit better. And this giving you a greater sense of control. Like some of you are having this aha moment, right? Where you're looking back on a past event that made absolutely no sense at the time. And it just felt like, wow, what is the purpose of this? And then now you're getting some sort of, they're giving me the word closure, but I feel like this is like a connecting of the dots where you're past that. And so you're able now to look in the rear view mirror. Thank you. That's exactly what it was. Look in the rear view mirror and all of a sudden it makes complete sense to you, you know, and it giving you like some sort of revitalization of self, or better yet, what I'm getting is like a stronger belief, okay, in self, or whatever it is that you believe in, spiritual, religious, whatever. It's like, not consolidating, no, another word. Yes, they give me the word consolidating. There also might be consolidating going on, I'm not sure. Consolidating debt, consolidating income, something of that nature. But it's almost like, anyways, looking back in the rear view mirror and being able to finally see, you know, what you could not see before and why things occurred in the way that they do, right? Like sometimes it feels like life doesn't make any sense, like, you know, or so random, right? But it's never random, okay, guys? It's a never random. There's always a reason. So you getting like some sort of glance at that, helping to solidify something inside of you that just makes you feel more confident, you know, and more in control of like where your life is headed, right? Because you can see that everything really was and always is working out for you, Aries. Feeling more fortunate these days, seeing karma play out as well. Some of you just feeling more in control of your destiny, you know, which you're always in control of your destiny, but you got to pay attention to your thoughts, you know, because everything that happens to you in this lifetime is a product of your thoughts, beliefs, and the way that you feel about things, right? Because it's a law of attraction based universe, which means You know, where whatever emotion or mood or whatever that you're set at is what you attract to you. So let's see the heart space then, Aries. Queen of Pentacles, the Six of Cups, the Six of Swords, the Five of Cups. So, excuse me. I just ate lunch, so... Well, I ate really, really late. I don't know if you want to call it that. Dinner? I don't know. But anyways, it's like... Anyways, okay. So, on the emotional level, let's just go there. It's feeling a little bit more comfortable, right? Okay, not... There is this past look back period, though, where... you could feel a little bit of nostalgia coming through. I know in the U.S. we just celebrated Father's Day. That might have created a lot of nostalgia for some of you. It certainly always creates nostalgia within the collective energy. But, yeah, I feel like you're getting a little bit more stable. And there might be times where you do let yourself get a little carried away, particularly at nighttime or like whenever you have too much alone time. They're saying be cautious of that because sometimes Aries, you know, you get maybe all sucked into an emotion or a thought that doesn't serve you, particularly if it's from the past, okay? They're also saying don't compare the past to the now, especially when it comes to relationships. They're saying expect different results, right? Some of you get carried away with overthinking things, over feeling things. You know, you're in Aries, you're intense like that, but it really can drain you energetically. And so they're cautioning away from that. If you're feeling tired or you've got a lot of time on your hands, find something creative to do with your mind or a show that you enjoy, or maybe get an extra hour of sleep. Okay. So some of y'all are, not that great at getting enough sleep, so that could be an issue as well. But it's just a sense of like feeling, if you let it go there, right, drained. Meaning like, if you get too wrapped up in the emotions of the past, it will drain you. But certainly it's a choice, right, on what you choose to focus yourself upon, Aries. So let's go a little bit further. Death and Rebirth. Man, shoot now. I can still hear that song. Focus on me. Nine of Cups. And it could be too, okay, so that's why I'm getting that song. It could be too that... Well, I think it's really good to focus, right, our love and affection on other people when we can. If it's to the point that it's draining you and you're not giving enough focus to yourself, Aries, this is a time frame to prioritize some time for you so that you don't emotionally drain yourself, right? Like, it's great to be loved and it's great to give love. But we all need a little bit of that me time. And if you don't prioritize that me time, then it could really pull you into a dark space where you don't really need to go in that direction, right? So don't be afraid to pull back when you need to. And I'm also hearing if it's real, it's real. So if you need to pull back from a situation or a person or a relationship to have some me time and they can't understand that or they don't give you the grace to do that, then that's something to evaluate as well. Anyways, so there's some mighty changes coming through. And some of you might see changes and transformations around financial areas of your life or whatever it is that you do for a living or for your creative pursuits. There might be some changes to that, but I feel like these are positive changes, Aries. You might be getting communication or news, again, around finances and or a relationship or both. Okay, so that's what the consolidating is about. The consolidating for some of you is like something around those two areas of your life, okay? if you're in a union, right, or a relationship, some of y'all are coming together, and that's what they're talking about, consolidating, you know. There is a lot of unions and reunions taking place in the collective with relationships right now. So some of you have a divine partner here that you may be getting communication with or doing some sort of consolidation around that. And I feel like this is positive, right? This is very positive type of energy coming through. And they're also giving me the word influential. So there could be someone entering the scene, Aries, that has a heavy influence on you, or is very influential to your life, or maybe you are influential to their life, right? I feel like it often goes both ways, but they're saying open your heart, open your mind, you know, get more in control of self. And I just feel like this is going to play out with almost very little to no effort. I feel like sometimes when I do a reading, it seems like stop and go, or the messages are really choppy. Whereas today, I feel like ease and flow. You know what I mean? Like I feel like there's this easy energy coming through where you don't have to try so hard. You know what I mean? And that's what it feels like when things line up for you, Aries. Anyways, when you're in alignment like that, it does feel like you're in the flow. And it doesn't feel hard or painful. It feels easy, right? And so I feel like a lot of you, that is the type of energy that's coming through. And it's helping you to gain more balance, right, over yourself. So let's see what the law of attraction has to say here, Aries. It says, life is supposed to be good for me. That is our strongest message to you. Life is supposed to be good for you. Do your best to find the best of the positive aspects that surround you. Look for things to appreciate, even if there aren't that many. Look for things to feel good about. Give your attention as best as you can to the best things that are going on in your experience, with the determination to train yourself into the best feeling vibration that you can find right here, right now. So I love that card. And the part that sticks out to me is that the message that's most important for you to hear is that life is supposed to be good for you. And some of you, it's like the connecting of those dots that I talked about earlier, and the converging of everything that's happened up until now is giving you some sort of reassurance that, you know what, there really is a grand design, there really is a grand plan, and you can trust that everything really is working out for you. So, Aries, wow, beautiful reading. Zodiac signs that you could be dealing with or have in your own birth chart. I have Gemini, Scorpio here. Could be dealing with another Aries, Pisces, Scorpio, Libra. I saw Virgo earlier. Those are the predominant signs I'm seeing, but keep in mind, it's a general reading, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it did resonate, please do let me know in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to give me a like, share, and subscribe if you haven't yet. You can find me on Facebook and Instagram for more fun stuff as I do go live there as well. Tarot Time with Dana, all of it linked in the description box below, as well as in the About section of my YouTube, where you can also find the donation link. If you'd like to donate, you can do so there. Otherwise, I'm wishing you the very, very best, Aries. And until next time, my friends, namaste.